makes the external way kind of redundant.
Well, just like, not plausible. Like it's a nice theory, but like it's just not how humans work. Yeah.
Humans don't. So if we put it in simple words, the internal approach of language versus in regards to the external approach of acquiring language, how would you make it? How do you explain it simply? I would say.
So the main claim of the externalist camp is that the main things that kids learn in language is not in their mind. Is actually it's in the environment. So that they can work out what a verb is or what the sentence structure is. So they can work out. For example, that in English, like we say, the ball was kicked. Was like in Japanese, it's the opposite. It's like the word order is opposite. So the externals come. It's all in the environment. It's all in the speech which the kids hear, and like they just work it out. But the internalist claims, with like studies and a lot of experiments or whatever, that like that can't be the case. Even in the most simple of grammatical structure, like there's way too much variance in the way in which speech is directed at kids, and kids learn words and sentences and grammatical features way too fast for them to be working out and looking for clues in the in the input, and
it happens very subconsciously.
But also way too fast. So like, for example, like the notion of a verb, like a doing word or an event, like you can't look for that in the input unless you know what it is first. Like that's the way science works. Like first you have a hypothesis, and then you go and look for it in the world. But if you don't have the hypothesis, like there's no point looking in the world because like you don't know what you're looking for. And it's the same in language. Like if you don't have like an internal sense of what a verb is, then like you can't find it in the world. And it's the same in vision. Like the notion of a vertical line and of depth perception is innate because like you can't learn it from the input because it's not there. It's like a perspective that our mind generates, and and bees see it in a different way and whatever. So like just from first principles, it doesn't make sense that all these features of language would be in the world in the speech input.
So would you teach aspect of these language structures artificially?
Well, I mean, that depends on what age the child is. So if the child is like below 8, then like there's no, I mean, like you just have to speak to them, and so say like if they're like a monolingual English speaker and they're 5 and you're teaching them Hebrew, then like you would have to point out like different meanings or whatever. But as long as you speak to them in the language, like they'll absorb it. But if they're 10 or 11 or whatever, then like you have to do it consciously and explicitly, because the mechanism in the mind is switched off, and now it's no longer like an automatic language faculty acquisition process. It's become like a puzzle, like learning how to play chess or something or whatever. I mean, like I'm exaggerating, but like it's changed.
I don't think it's exaggerated at all. Like it's not a competitive. Like it is.
Like it's become a different task for the mind,
which evolves to different development too. Like what I was wondering.